If I told you there was a single principle that every great fortune in history was built upon, a principle so powerful that Henry Ford used it to overcome poverty and illiteracy to become one of the wealthiest men in America, a principle Andrew Carnegie credited for his entire empire, would you want to know what it is? I am Napoleon Hill, and today I am going to reveal to you the one secret they never taught you in school, the Mastermind principle. Let me take you back to a moment that changed my entire understanding of what creates success. I sat across from Andrew Carnegie, a man whose wealth was almost unimaginable, and I asked him a direct question. Mr. Carnegie, what separates those who build empires from those who struggle their entire lives? He looked at me with absolute certainty and said, Napoleon, no single mind is complete by itself. It needs contact and association with other minds to grow and expand. Then he told me something I will never forget. He said, I did not build my empire alone. I surrounded myself with men whose knowledge I did not possess, and together we created something none of us could have built individually. That conversation became the foundation of what I later called the Mastermind principle. Here is what most people will never understand. Power is not something you are born with. Power is organized knowledge. It is the coordination of effort between two or more minds working in perfect harmony toward a definite purpose. When I studied the most successful individuals of my generation, men like Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Harvey Firestone, I discovered something extraordinary. They had all formed what I call a mastermind alliance. Ford, Edison, Firestone, and John Burroughs would meet regularly, not to network, not to socialize, but to blend their minds together in a spirit of harmony. And what happened in those meetings was almost supernatural. Hill described it this way: no two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third invisible, intangible force which may be likened to a third mind. This is not metaphor. This is reality. When minds coordinate in harmony, they multiply power. One mind alone is limited by its own experience, its own knowledge, its own perspective. But two minds working together in harmony create energy far beyond what either could produce separately. Think of it like electric batteries. A single battery has power, but when you connect multiple batteries together, the power increases exponentially. This is exactly what happens when you apply the Mastermind principle. Let me give you a concrete example. Henry Ford began his career under three devastating handicaps: poverty, illiteracy, and complete ignorance of the technical sciences required to build an automobile empire. Most people would say he had no chance. But Ford understood something most people never learn. He did not need to possess all the knowledge himself. He only needed to surround himself with people who did. When Ford formed a close alliance with Thomas Edison, his progress accelerated dramatically. Edison's mind, brilliant in invention, combined with Ford's relentless vision, created a force that neither man could have summoned alone. Ford did not try to become Edison. He simply positioned himself to absorb Edison's knowledge, Edison's experience, Edison's way of thinking. And the result? Within 10 years, Ford overcame poverty. Within 25 years, he became one of the richest men in the world. This was not luck. This was the Mastermind principle. Now, I want you to think about your own life. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they people who challenge your thinking? Are they people who possess knowledge you lack? Are they people moving in the same direction you are trying to go? Or are you trying to do everything on your own? Carnegie once told me, "You can accomplish more in 1 year with a mastermind alliance than you could accomplish in a lifetime without it." He was right. But here is the critical part most people miss. A mastermind is not just any group of people. It must be built on harmony. If there is conflict, jealousy, or competition within the group, the power dissolves instantly. Harmony is the nucleus around which the mastermind develops its power. Without harmony, you destroy everything. I want to be very clear with you. You were not designed to walk this path alone. Your mind, no matter how brilliant, is incomplete without contact with other minds. This is not weakness. This is how greatness is built. Every empire, every invention, every movement that changed the world was created through the coordinated effort of multiple minds working in perfect harmony. Stop isolating yourself. Stop believing you must figure everything out alone. The mastermind principle is available to you right now. From this moment forward, I want you to start thinking differently, not just about what you know, but about who you align yourself with. Because the people you surround yourself with will either multiply your power or drain it completely. Choose wisely. Tomorrow we go deeper. I will be here.